All right, I'm here with Norview head basketball coach Ricardo Foster's team, a winner tonight in the regional tournament in Class 5, Region A by a count of 64-60 over the Name River Braves. Coach, you moved to 15-8 overall and get a chance to play number 8 seed Salem on Friday in the semifinals, which we'll get to in a little bit. But speak on the great start. You hit some threes early on. Both Jalen Rowell and John Hines were clicking, and those two guys are shooters for you that had the green light quite a bit.
Yeah, definitely. You know, the last couple games, Jalen, he had a bad start. You know, he wasn't shooting well against Booker T. I think Booker T, he probably had only 2 points. He didn't play too well against Norfolk.
You had a game against Norfolk where you guys like 0 from 3, and you guys are used to hitting about 7 or 8 a game.
Yes, that was the game at Norfolk. So we really didn't shoot good, and we thought the curse was over when we went to Churchland, but we went to Norfolk, then we went to Churchland. We was like, okay, we good. And we went back to Booker T, and we was like, we're not good. So the last few days, we just been in the gym, just getting a lot of shots up. And I told them this was the day that those shots was gonna fall. And shucks, I look like a prophet now.
Yeah, you did. 24 points, 5 threes for Rowell, and then John Hines gives you 11. But he also put it on the floor today, so he wasn't just a spot-up shooter tonight. So he showed more to his arsenal. And then Jelani Darden, who become an instant favorite of mine, only a freshman, 17 points, 11 rebounds, 6 assists, 4 steals, and he's only a freshman.
Right. He does it all, and that's the best thing about his game. That you just keep him on the court, and as long as he stays on the court, he'll do something. Whether it's a good steal, like that steal late in the game where he got the guy was trying to take it out of bounds, he snatched it from him, got a layup. He just does those things that a lot of players don't do, and that's what really makes that kid special.
And on a night when, and this is a year where kids aren't shooting free throws really well, he was 11 of 13 from the stripe.
For a freshman, that's wonderful. I take that every day, 11 for 13.
You'll take that for a senior.
I take that from, I'm lying, I take that from anybody.
Yeah, absolutely. A few more for you. Going in, knowing about Indian River, how explosive they are. They just came off the win over Western Branch. How critical was it not to get behind early in this game?
It was very critical. Those guys been playing well towards the end of the season. I've been keeping up with them because it was a playoff race with us, Indian River, and Hampton, so we was kind of trying to see where everybody was going to fall out at. Then once I heard they beat Oscar Smith, I said, oh, man, these guys. I'm sorry, not Oscar Smith, Western Branch. When I heard they beat Western Branch, I was like, oh, man, these guys here. Hey, appreciate it. I said, it's going to be a tough one. But then, I talked to Coach John, and Coach John was like, hey, them beating Western Branch may be a good thing. And I'm like, how? He said, hey, well, sometimes they up so high that they live in a dream, and coming in to play an Eastern District team in Norfolk, that could be their worst nightmare. Sure. So when he told me that, I said, well, we just got to go out and play.
Well, we spoke briefly before the game that they have runs, that spurtability they have. At the end of the game, they got hot a little bit. How did you guys hold them off, knowing they were tying it up a couple times and they had momentum?
I just told the guys, look, there's nothing we can do to speed up the clock. They're going to make runs. They're a great team. But we got to respond to those runs. And then, we were both in the foul, we were both in the bonus. So one of the most important things I want to do is not settle for a lot of threes late in the game and, attack the rack. Hopefully it will work out in our favor and we will get free throws, and it kind of did.
Final one, thank you for your time. Sort of like 2 years ago when you guys beat Bethel and Hampton beat Greer and the 1 seeds were falling. Tonight we know that 2 number 1 seeds fell, with Morey falling to Salem and Highland Springs beating LC Bird in the Richmond bracket. You take on the 8 seed in Salem on Friday at the Scope. But there is some familiarity because you played them last year in conference play. You know about Jonathan Norfleet. Give me your early impressions of that matchup.
Those guys, they got a great senior backcourt with Ward and Norfleet. Then the big kid they got to play football. I watched him tonight and I was highly impressed. He hit the boards, he blocked shots. So one of the main things that I watch Morey do that I don't want to do is kind of play into their favor. Slow the game down. You got to get that big kid out the game. That big kid, he was killing all night, rebound after rebound, block shot after block shot. So we're going to have to speed up the pace a little bit, and hopefully, we speed it up enough to where they're going to have to get into their bench, and hopefully once they get into their bench, because after Norfleet and Ward, the rest of the guards, they kind of young, so I would rather live with one of those guys on the bench handling the ball late in the game than Ward or Norfleet handling the ball late in the game.
Well, we'll see you on Friday with a state bid on the line. Thanks so much.
All right, thank you.
Appreciate it.
All right.
Yep.
You guys.